You can draw something fun in my arm. I'll try. At GROK, show her in a bikini. Hey, you're that guy who was on that island. I said no talking. Put this on. Forget about crypto. I'm getting rich selling bondage pics to the Taliban. So tell me something about yourself. I always re-rack my weights. Some little white girl, between 8 and 10, in Starbucks just looked up at me and said, "Whoa, a beautiful chocolate man," and her dad literally grabbed her arm and said, "Emily, what the duck is the matter with you?" When your mom say she'll have in, and you hear the door close, but she come back after 2 seconds because she forgot her wallet. If you're a Christian and you're big mad about the possibility of student loan debt being cancelled, let me remind you that the entirety of your faith is built upon a debt you couldn't pay, that someone stepped in and paid for you. A woman makes $80,000 selling nudes on OnlyFans to pay for cancer treatment. What would men with cancer do? Chicago armed robber stayed at crime scene to eat the victim's fried chicken. I wrote you a little poem for Valentine's Day. Do you want to hear it? Do I have a choice? No. Roses are red. I like spaghetti, especially with meatballs. When will it be ready? I always wondered what I'd look like without glasses. Can someone help? Say no more, fam. I don't know what he going through, but I feel him. The test isn't that hard. The test. A 22-year-old gang member is brought to an urban ED with a gunshot wound to his arm. Primary survey of the patient is intact, but a handgun is found in the patient's clothes. Which of the following is the most appropriate action by the physician at this time? A. Check to see if the gun is loaded. B. Fire the gun into the floor to discharge all the ammunition. C. Place the gun away from care providers and notify local law enforcement. D. Hold the gun personally so no one can take it. E. Use the gun to attack rival gang members in retribution. What's the worst thing a woman has done on the first date? She literally asked what was their most expensive drink. The waiter met my eyes and the bro code kicked in. He just kept saying everything was out of stock. God bless him where he is now. I went back to give him a tip but he declined. I'm at the bus station and more than confused. Kick my ass to impress your girlfriend. Are you tired of your girlfriend thinking you're a ducking pussy? Well, for just a small fee you can prove her wrong and show her how much of a badass you truly are. Just set up a time and location for me to come harass your girlfriend / significant other, and then bam, you come in and rock my shit. Weekdays, $50, weekends, $60. Oh shoot, we spilled noise everywhere. I pirated your software. Size of the donut hole down through the years. Interesting. Reverse the chart and it's my asshole through the years. Why would you comment that? Remember, when you bury a body, cover it with endangered plants, so it's illegal to dig it up. Follow me for more gardening tips. Is America a meme now? In Poland, people are all playing as Americans. Here are the best photos. He cheated, so I threw his mom's ashes off the wall. It's so nice to see Billy playing with something besides fire. Gasoline. And you doubted me, William. Pro tip. If you are at the courthouse, always check behind the toilets for bribe money that hasn't been collected yet. Yet another child actor's life ruined by drugs and alcohol. Video highlights. Driving recklessly, abandoning homeless woman, running over dog, having Shreks with autistic girl, impregnating 14-year-old, meeting up with 12-year-old, texting underage girls, disrespectful to women. Are we there yet? Are we? Yawn. Heh. Finally, yawn. Teacher, draw your family tree. The Alabama kid. Husband of conjoined, twinnerby Hensel hit with paternity suit by ex. A family's heritage brings unexpected surprises and conversations on racial identity. White mom claims her baby is black because of a black ancestor, but her husband is white. Tatsumi, let's play rape. I don't want to. That's the spirit. Chinese spy Shi Peipu masqueraded as a woman and used a 20-year-long Shrekshire affair with a French diplomat to steal intelligence. He even purchased a child and convinced the diplomat it was his. I don't answer my texts sometimes because my phone often gets seized by frogs. I'll get it back for you, don't worry. Customer notice. Vegan drinks. While many of our drinks are listed as being vegan, we cannot guarantee, unfortunately, that the fruit garnishes are vegan. If you require a vegan option, please ask for your drink to be made without any fruit garnish. Hey there beautiful. You single? No. Heh. Oh really? That's not what your 2017 taxes say. Don't move bitch, this is an audit. It's him. Cancer. Make-A-Wish kid. Kowalski analysis. I picked up my mum drunk and she said, "Can we get McDonald's?" To which I replied, "No, we have food at home." Been waiting years to say that. Dude, you're never coming on my back again. I washed my hair twice asshole. You definitely have the wrong number lol. Wow, nutted in my hair and gave me a fake number. Me wondering why daddy heats up his insulin in a spoon. Meet Jacob. He invented a new kind of novelty popcorn that was so good that when Al Qaeda tried it, it convinced them to stop being terrorists. There's just one problem. That never happened. Jacob was aborted on March 12, 2009. Dear vegans, I killed this cow because it was eating your food. You're welcome. When you meet a prostitute in Thailand and she offers you a blowjob for free, you are a good man. Thank you. When she says she's looking for a quick fling and you have a trebuchet set up in your back garden. What would you do if I started smoking? I'd slow down and use small lube. User is suspected to be affiliated with a terrorist organization. Here is a diagram of effective birth control. The longer you stay single, the more they duck your future wife. TikTok. Martha Ducker. Him, put on that Shreksy little red outfit. Me. I have good and bad news. Start with the good news. Your son will be allowed to park wherever he wants. I stalked this astrology ho Twitter for about a week and told her I was a Virgo and she lem smash because she thought we was compatible. Little does she know I'm a ducking Scorpio Feo. Universe just aligned your cheeks with this stick. Wanna know how I know for a fact all of this horoscope shit is a bunch of bullshit? All y'all commenting this is exactly what a Scorpio would do about dumb as shit, cause I'm a Capricorn. Kindergartners, I wanna learn my ABCs. Public school teachers, I said we gay today. Old guy, can I get a discount? I served in World War II. Cashier, yes sir, of course. Old guy, dank. Everyone in the store. Golf 7. From Berlin to Warsaw in one tank. If a man and a woman had protected Shreks, he ejaculated into a condom, then she stole it and stuck it inside her with a turkey baster to get pregnant and succeeds. Does he need to pay child support? When your custom character doesn't match the default costume. My Uber driver is constantly talking about marijuana and all the ways to smoke it. Gonna be real awkward here in about 10 minutes when he drops me off at home and my patrol car is parked in my driveway. After my funeral I want one of my friends to take my phone and text everyone thanks for coming. Me. My autistic brother who just watched a wrestling video. Wait till he finds out about porn. Wanna play hot potato? Sure. Zip. I win. My girl texted me sorry we have to break up. Then said never mind wrong person. Almost ruined my day. All women are B. It's your job to guess if it's sexual or polar. You're the apple of my eye. You're very beautiful. We'd make a great pair. Someone put me in their ass. I'm 32 and my girlfriend is 13. Can we still do quests together or are our levels too far apart? Sorry, kind of new to WoW. Thanks a lot guys. I picked her up from her middle school earlier and we're going to get to questing as soon as she's done grading her students' papers. When she comes back from the work trip and uses a new technique. It's a surprise tool that will help us later. One of my Twitch subs got me a Tesla. Just spent $70,000 just to be called one of my Twitch subs. I'm never gifting anything ever again. I don't know how to pay my rent. Unbuttoned blouse. Him. Oh, I think there's a way. Unzips pants. Everyone else playing Monopoly. What is this? It's Death Note. So, what should I kill? My future. You can't kill things that are already dead. My daughter just ruined Toy Story forever. She said if one of the toys died and he wouldn't know, and he'd carry on playing with its corpse. How do I get a boy to like me? Treat him like a king. Oh damn. Had to stop and look twice at what my kid was watching. Reporter. So Fred, you're 97. What's your secret? Fred, I sucked a cock for a watch once. Reporter, I meant secret of your longevity. Fred, oh. Fruits and vegetables. This comic is visually boring. Minimalism is in right now. I'm going to add some detail. Cool. But what's the punk line? There is humor to be found in your minimal expression as I confess I ducked your wife. I love animals. I work with animals. Ah. Are you a vet? No, I'm a butcher. Roses are red. Cows eat grass. Woman stabs husband because he refuses to eat her ass. School is starting again soon, so I'm asking all drivers to please watch for us student pedestrians and hit us at full speed, thanks. At some point in your life somebody has masturbated to the thought of you. I don't believe so, but alright. I got you homie. My next one goes out to you. What the weirdest place you have masturbated? When I was 19 I was suicidal. I went to go lay down on the train tracks and get run over. I got bored waiting for a train so decided to rub one out while laying on the tracks. Post nut clarity helped me get off the tracks and get the help I needed. Well, I finished skinning all the potatoes. Only one more thing to skin. Shrexism is alive in America. Went to get an oil change and the all-white CI's males laughed at me and told me to get lost. Probably jealous I drive a Tesla and they don't. Me. Bends over in the shower. The other prison inmates. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. This gotta be the craziest YouTube comment. Speaking of this movie, you guys ever think Tarzan was a virgin before he met Jane? Or he was clapping gorilla's cheeks? I can't remember the last time I was blindfolded. Oh, wait. Yes I do. How do you prepare chicken? We just tell them straight out they are going to die. Neocampa, adotos catcher in Hostarua. This statue of Jesus in Poland provides internet to a village nearby. The guy who watches porn with the connection. Satan. So this happened right outside of my hotel room window last night. Last dude murdered in front of my house didn't even wake us up. Detectives informed us the next day when investigating. Still unsolved in Cape Girardeau, 15 years ago or so. Last dude. How many dudes have you had murdered in front of your house? Mother of twins gives birth to quadruplets. All my school photos since year 7 What the duck happened in year 9? He got a haircut. Woman who falsely accused 15 men of rape jailed for 10 years. To be fair, it does look like a 15-man job. I don't want to die a virgin. Poof. Done. Nothing happened. You are immortal now. I like to smoke weed, right? Democracy dies behind paywalls. The case for making journalism free, at least during the 2024 election. When he's a 10, but he accidentally got my mom pregnant when I was out of town and they are keeping it, so now I don't know if he's my boyfriend or stepdad. White power reclining sofa $300. Hi Alexia, is this still available? English insults. Spanish insults. Saying anything in Russian. Casually ordering food in German. Speaking Arabic in an airplane. My brother-in-law gave me a fake scratch off when I was 20 for April Fools. I'd won like $5 million or some huge number, and the whole family was giggling and all that. I couldn't put 2 and 2 together and was going on about how I was gonna take care of everyone and was gonna start a business with my dad. I went on for like 10 minutes with tears in my eyes and everything. Eventually it went from funny to sad for everybody else, and they told me to look on the back of the ticket because that much money couldn't be claimed at a gas station. It said to mail the ticket to 123 Lottery Lane, but I still didn't get it until I read the part where it basically tells you the ticket is fraudulent. I was heartbroken. My sister gave me a blowjob that night to make up for it. Can't believe I'm 4 semesters in and I still haven't bent down to pick up a girl's books and we accidentally touch hands and fall in love instantly. How many more times do I need to slap some girl's shit out of her arms before this happens? It's like a fireman came in your mouth. Home Alone. Home Alone 2. Lost in New York. Home Alone 3. Home Alone HD. Home Alone. The Holiday Heist. Horny moms home alone with their dildos. What job would you never do, no matter how much money they offered you? Slaughterhouse work. Done it. As miserable as I was during, it was a paycheck at the time. How long did you lasted? Not very long. The feeling just made me finish instantly. Sorry. My girlfriend's husband fights for your freedom. Hi there. How's your day going? May I ask you something? Could you add me in Snapchat cause I wanna have some new friends? You don't have to, it's if you want. And I swear on God I'm not a pedo. I've been doing urine drops in my eyes and holding a glass of urine over my eyes for short durations throughout the day. My eyes are getting red and discharging large amounts of pus. I was wondering if anyone else went through this. That is called detox. Keep doing it with fresh urine and the redness and discharge will. Damn, all the hot girls are gay. Lebanese. This my cousin Joel who served in the army. He has always been an inspiration and someone I look up to for his heroism. He is also a huge Vikes fan. Selling my stuffed dogs Frisbee and Cooter. Love my dogs, but they scare my new boyfriend's kids. Selling to a loving home. Will not sell to PETA liberals. Just finished sanding my tires so that my car will ride smoother on the interstate, and honestly I kind of love this look. That's a smooth way to see God. Pandas in Hong Kong finally mated naturally for the first time in 10 years. It's good that you blurred their faces. Private sign. Do not read. I'm sorry Oscar. We have to let you go. Please babe. Don't leave. Things will get better, I promise. I can't believe it's come to this. Duck you world. Duck you. Hey buddy. Still fighting with the wife? Not anymore. What? A nurse in Texas was arrested for sexually assaulting a Great Dane when a clip of it was discovered on her husband's phone after he was found publicly masturbating in a supermarket while following children. Meet William Keane and Jolie Keane. I like big teddy bears. How many children do you want? 3. Me too. Honey, I got one. Just 2 more left. George Bush has the opportunity to do the funniest thing ever. New York City is planning to build the world's tallest prison. The slammer has been called Jail Scraper. The jail will hold 1,000 prisoners across a 40-floor tower. Porn star in training. Future MILF. Alexa, pss, 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 pss. I'm sorry, I can't find results for I can smell the human's flesh. John Wayne Bobbitt, whose wife famously chopped off his penis, has toes amputated due to contaminated water. In a new interview with The Sun, John said he has been left unable to work as a result of multiple operations. Dating culture in 2000. Hi, I really like you. Would you like to get shakes and fries? Sure. Would you come pick me up? Dating culture in 2024. If you fit my exact description and simp over me, I might text you back. If we don't mash on our first meeting, I'm swiping left. Wow. Pinata school is great. They just feed us candy all day. So, what's after graduation? Millions of angels watching you jerk off for the 4th time today, and it's not even noon. Not a dude, but stick I found about 18 years ago. Public art in 1762. Public art in 2014. This is your captain speaking. Fasten your seatbelts and prepare for September 11th. Got my own house at 17. Hey mom, I'm going to live by myself. Great. Your bags are on the driveway. The average North American consumes more than 400 Africans. Why are men only nice to you for 3 weeks? Lol. That's the end of the free trial. You can upgrade one organ in your body. What's it do now? Well, since I was born deaf, you could imagine that it's an easy answer for me. I would love to have a bigger dick. Thanks for the heads up. For the head. I once told my cousin that balls deep really meant getting your balls in there. He believed me so earnestly that I didn't have the heart to let him try it. That's good. You shouldn't try this with your cousin. I'm from the southwest, so we are a bit easier on that down here. Teenager slept with his bully's sister, girlfriend, and mother after being called a virgin by the bully 3 months ago. He is a man of focus, commitment, and sheer ducking will. Him, damn this pussy so good. Huh, thanks I just got it. Him, you what? I hope I catch a good meme. You'll paint your eyebrows, so don't tell me anything. What are you wearing? Jizz? I'm covered in jizz. Netflix. Are you still watching? Somebody's son. My neighbor really loves Christmas. Look how many trees he has. The only open-minded presidents we've ever had. That's one way to say it. I'm so glad you don't ever ask to have a threesome. If I wanted to disappoint 2 people once, I'd go see my parents. Baby, you're good in bed, don't worry. Stop, you sound like my scoutmaster. Me watching the slideshow Apple put together of my nudes. When she says she's out with the girls, but her girls are with you. What game ruins the most relationships? Russian roulette. My girlfriend and I played that once. We had Shreks after, even though she lost. Hold up. Look at the size of my new TV compared to my dishwasher. Picked up a hitchhiker. Seemed like a nice guy. After a few miles, he asked me if I wasn't afraid that he might be a serial killer. I told him that the odds of 2 serial killers being in the same car were extremely unlikely. I ducked your mom last night, idiot. Not cool, man, she killed herself. Duck. Sorry man, I didn't know. After seeing your tiny dick. There's a blind boy in one of my English teacher's classes, and last week our assignment was to write poetry about nature. This is what he turned in. Roses are black. Violets are black. Everything is black. I can't see. 2 high-calorie humans wanted for allegedly setting fire to apartment in Toronto. What do you consider is your greatest Shrekshal achievement? Haven't slept with my wife in over a year and still had a baby. Apparently sperm can survive for a long time in the uterus, and when this happens the color of the baby's skin gets darker. Bruh, this pair about to get it. I like guys who think about the future. I drank pineapple juice before this date. What? What? Treat yourself to 18 inches of Mesmer the Impaler and more with the Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erd Tree Collector's Edition. Pre-order Elden Ring Shadow of the Erd Tree. Don't eat them hot wings from Dollar Tree. MILF Plaza. Serial killers in movies. Serial killers in real life. Point of view. Me looking at my friend who tried to do kick-ups with a grenade. Americans start using the metric system. They only use it to measure the diameter of bullets. Son, can we go to a haunted house this year? Dad, what's wrong with the one we live in? Son, what? Dad, good night son. Some of you are upset about the new student loan forgiveness, and I was too. I worked 60 to 70 hours a week in a kitchen and drove the same beater car for 10 years to pay them off. I thought I had all been forgotten about, but today to my surprise I found this in my mailbox. Thank you. When you're waiting for your new Japanese Shrek's doll to make the first move because you're shy as duck. Boomer, nowadays there is nothing but rage and violence. I'm glad I've grown up in the 70s. The 70s. $4.50. $5.97. Did you know? If you press on the gas and the brake pedals at the same time your car will take a screenshot. Good riddance O.J. Simpson. Didn't you kill someone, too? Neil Armstrong was the first person to land on the moon. Neil Armstrong backwards is noughts, Mr. Alien. Delete that shit right now. Parker came home with this tattoo and is insisting it doesn't look like a pussy. Guys, please back me up, that is a rye vagina. Only 6% of people can handle this puzzle. These 3 want to share 2 apples equally. How you handle this with using only 1 stroke of the knife? People who know the solution. People who don't. The villains that Captain Jack Sparrow defeated. Finally, OJ can rest knowing his wife's killer is dead. If you are feeling down today, take comfort in the fact you aren't this guy. It finally happened. The flight attendant asked, "Is there a doctor on this flight?" And I leapt up and said yes. Did a tracheotomy at 30,000 feet with a razor blade and ballpoint pen. He didn't make it, but the thrill was undeniable. Thinking of going to doctor school now. You have $400. Your ex really needs $100. Your girl also needs $200. How much do you have? $400 and unread messages. When a bear attacks, don't push a slower friend down. National Park Service says. My best friend passed away recently. Grieving before his grave I said, "Bro, I really missed you. My wife has been pregnant for 8 months now. How about you reincarnate as my child?" 1 month later, my wife gave birth to a big boy. As my child grew older each day, I realized he looks a lot like my best friend. I'm really happy that my prayer worked. Oh wow. Superheroes really do exist. Somebody call 911. I found buried treasure while digging in the garden. I was going to run inside and tell my wife, but then I remembered why I was digging in the garden. Hold up. This is Richard. He brought everyone in our French class chocolates and a card because he didn't want anyone to feel left out on Valentine's Day. We need more people like Richard. Wanna go to Starbucks and study soon. Wanna go to Starbucks and study soon. Help me reject this boy. Oh my god. It's alright. It's alright. Never trust a girl that was born on her birthday.